Hey guys, welcome back to Mountain Creek Stables, and exciting news, we have a new addition. Freya has had her baby, so make sure you check out my full signs video, link down below. My full signs video link down below, and just let you know that was about 4 days previously. So our little new addition has arrived on the 8th of February, and I haven't been able to get to tell if it's a filly or a colt yet, because mom's very protective for the baby. But I'm going to show you what I like to do on our imprinting. Now as soon as the baby is born, hopefully you like to be able to do the imprinting. Now she was born a little bit earlier today, but I was unable to do this at that current time, so I'm just going to kind of show you what I'm going to try to do. Again, it's going to kind of depend on how well the mare takes to me touching her baby and stuff. I was able to move the baby around a lot and touch a little bit on him and get him into the stall tonight, so that was fine. And then I had to go off and do something else, and then I'll come back and now I'm going to show you what I do for imprinting. So now in general, as long as you try to get them used to people touching them and maybe a few other items, then you are flying. And again, you want to do this in the first 24 hours if at all possible. If not, like the first 3 or 4 days is crucial to setting them up to success from imprinting. Now I do plan on going through the down under horsemanship fundamentals with the baby as well. The baby will be for sale, as well as the mom Freya, once I have got her back under saddle. So just keep an eye out for those. But let's go show you a little bit what I do with imprinting. But she's still super defensive about it, and so no reason to like really stress them. You know, usually you can, but this is a maiden mare, so sometimes you don't want them to get aggressive. She's not acting like she's gonna like kick me or anything, but she does act like she definitely doesn't want me to be bothering with her baby. So I am gonna wait then. I'm gonna stick around with them, sit in the stall with them a little bit more. The baby's come up to me a few times anyway, but she almost like runs over me, kind of to like be between me and the baby. But even though I've had her for like a little while anyways, and so I've already done all the groundwork with her as well, so not a big deal. I'll come back and try again tomorrow. Again, you just want to try to get as like much as you can, but you know, you gotta just deal with what you got. So a little bit better view of the baby. So we are what, 2 days old now? 2 days old, couple days old, and super starting to get rambunctious, super cute. And there's her mama. So I've now been able to touch her all over, literally under the belly, on her legs, and tapping her legs, in her mouth, in her ears, all of those things. And today I'm going to add in a plastic bag. So just trying to kind of every day kind of incorporate something else different. Again, I'd like to do it all that one, like when you do an imprint that first day. So I get something for mom to eat or do something, and after have a drink, we're going to do some plastic bag. So I believe this little girl, so I think decided it's a filly, so this will be Amirah, which is Arabic for princess, and she really is. She loves scratches right here. She's already kind of cheeky. We're gonna try something here. So just gonna rub her all along with the plastic bag and all over her body, and eventually even on her face and everything. But just if we train them that there's nothing to be scared of from the beginning, then we'll have no problems later on. So yeah, good job. Try to keep your sessions short, about 10-15 minutes. And that's great. That's crazy. Oh, look at that. She don't like it. You approach, retreat. Approach, retreat. Yeah. But don't be out to have to get anything major. Always want to end on a good note. Yep. I was able to catch Mama and rub down on baby pretty good, and also on his ears and stuff. Definitely try to get in those ears if you can at all. Once I caught her, she was much better, so I should be careful with her catching so that she didn't like step on the baby. So that's a little bit of a challenge if they're not being super cooperative of standing still. But yeah, let me show you the baby. But yeah, she don't really want me to do much with her and staying in between. So again, I'm not sure. I think it's a little girl, but we'll wait and see if I get a better view of it. Let me show you what I can. And there is the little baby. So if it's a girl, we're gonna go with Amirah, I think, which is Arabic for princess because we are Arabians here. And if it's a boy, I think Amir sounds like a good idea. Now, some people like Cupid for Valentine's Day. So I'm not really sure. Of course, Sean likes Jeffrey, so definitely not a Jeffrey. But yep, so we've been able to rub Jeffrey all down. Little thing. Mom's very protective of the baby, for sure. But the baby likes scratches, but definitely gonna have a little bit of a flicking a tail, a little bucking kind of thing. Also have with me, I did do a little bit of a towel with me as well, so I could do a little bit of a towel just so we get used to having just a towel around. But the baby hasn't really laid down because he's just been up and drinking so much and everything, so I wouldn't be able to leave him laid down. So if you can do it while they're laying down, that's great. But this one looks like a little active thing, so I don't think that's going to get to happen. But I'm trying to touch the legs and all that stuff. Really easy to desensitize, much easier than a regular horse. So some things I'd like to do. So again, I'm trying to do that. I don't know if I'll have it on video because it's really hard to get it done on video, at least, especially. But yeah, so just rub them all over their legs, rub all over their ears, rub all over them with a plastic bag, which I definitely have in my pocket, but you can't really hold everything. Plastic bag, towel, clippers is definitely on the plan too. Yeah, and they're on their legs, and then of course a rope. So I have done the rope because I had it in my hand anyway, so that's nice. And try to get in their mouth if at all possible. So yeah, and then we want to pick up their feet, like especially if they're laying down, you know, pick up their feet, and they usually don't mind, like, at all. So the thing I'm imprinting on little Amirah is this little clippers, super small. Got it from like a dog and cat supply store, so I don't even actually use it for actually clipping. I just use it for desensitization. Super low, like barely buzzes at all, and it's battery operated. Great for desensitization. Highly recommend, especially on your newborn foals. We're all settled in for the night. Such a cutie pie. And baby will be for sale, so do keep aware of that on Mountain Creek Stables, so make sure you go check them out. So technically Amirah is already for sale. If you'd be interested in purchasing her, please comment down below or contact me at adventuresbykayla@gmail.com for information regarding Amirah. She'll be ready to sell upon weaning. And Freya here will be ready about that same time. So they could go together or go separately, whatever would be best for you. Say top 5 things to do with your brand new foal is prepare them for pressure and release. So for leading, moving their hind end away, you don't want to do any kind of like halter training yet, not until they're at least a week old, but pressure and release, desensitize them to all over touching of their body, restraining them, so like holding them and like not letting them move. So that's number 3. Then desensitizing to objects, I'm just gonna kind of say is number 4. So that could be plastic bags, tarps, whatever. I don't do a whole lot of those, but like again, the more you do, the better. And it just kind of depends on how much time you have. But yeah, desensitizing to objects. And then number 5, getting them better with like other people, other animals and stuff like that. And that's a slow process, but yeah, but like be open to letting them see it all. And it's hard for them to do that. So thanks for watching my imprinting foal video. See you. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit like and subscribe so you never miss what's happening here at Mountain Creek Stables.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. 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 Today's gonna be a good day.